Hey, welcome back. Today we are going to build a nativity scene out of Lego for my little Lego Christmas village setup. Lego doesn't have an official nativity set because they have like a policy not to do anything that has any religious iconography, which is fine. I'm not particularly religious at all, but I do love to have a little nativity scene. I mean, all of the Christmas songs reference it. Well, a lot of them do. So, building one today. So first up, we need a manger, like with a little crib. This little arch window will work very well for us to put our baby cheeses in. Oh, the sweet baby cheeses. There we go. Now we've got our manger, our crib for the baby cheeses. Oh, they look so delicious in there. I'll move them. Just jokes. Let's get that little baby Jesus in, our proper little one. Oh, hold on. Tumbled him out. This is not starting well. This is okay. We'll have fun with it. He's all perfectly swaddled. I'm trying to create, I really wanted to create a straw-like effect for him to be in, for the manger to be, and I have tried so many different ways to do this, and this is kind of clunky using these big clawy kind of pieces, but they do give the idea of a straw bed for the manger. So, but I need to now remove that little latticey bit from the window so that it can sit. It just kind of sits nicely on top of the studs, slides around a bit, but that's fine. I want to also be able to see the little head, the little baby head a bit. So I'm going to just pop a single stud, just lie it in here at the back, and that's going to sit the top up, like the head up a bit, so you can see just a little bit of the baby when he's in the crib. Beautiful. Okay, so main characters we need baby Jesus, we need Mary. So outfit wise, I think that this outfit that Asher is wearing from the Wish movie works nicely. Gonna swap the head out because I just don't think that the face goes well. I want some really strong features, and for hair we could try using Ash's hair, but I think it's just it's too modern a hairstyle. So Andrea's hair from the OG version of Andrea is just nice and simple, and yeah, I think this works really nicely for Mary, but I'm going to add a cloak kind of effect. I'm just using what I have here available in my Lego collection. If I can use this, it gives the appearance of a cloak that goes all the way around. I quite like the brightness of the blue and the added cat hair. The brightness of the blue, like the blue side of this little cloak bit, but maybe we should have the darker version on the outside. I don't know. I really do like the bright blue. Let's try the darker one. It's a little bit more frayed on that side. I don't know what I've done to it to make it start to fall apart. That goes all right. I prefer the bright blue, but I'm going to try and kind of keep the color scheme a bit muted if I can. So she's got the baby Jesus. The baby Jesus is ready to go. There we go. We got Mary. We've got the baby Jesus. And this is going to be like just a cute version of the nativity. I cannot make something that is a more traditional style. I just simply don't have the outfits for the mini doll characters that I have. Plus, I like things being cute. There are so many cute nativity sets out there on the market. So I want to make a cute one. So I've got Prince Philip. Is this Prince Philip? It's one of the Disney princes. I want his tunic for Joseph. Joseph's gonna have a brown cloak, and he's not gonna, I'm not even gonna give him a beard. I wanna make Leo from the Lego Friends, the new characters, I want Leo to be Joseph for my nativity scene because it's just so cute. Oh man, I just noticed, apart from the cat hair that is on literally everything in my life at the moment, his hand's skin tone does not match his face skin tone. Let's just pretend he's wearing gloves. Let's just ignore it. Maybe he puts a lot of good sunscreen on his hands. He's fine. It's fine. I'm ignoring it. So we've got Joseph, we got Mary, we got the baby Jesus. Now we just need a whole host of animals for the stable. So if we bring in some sheep, like a whole herd of sheep, including a little lamb. I'm sad we don't have lying down sleeping animals at all really in the Lego line. So we've got a whole sheep. They're just going to be staring a little bit creepily at baby Jesus. We've got a cow to bring in. There are goats, but I can't afford them. There is a very cute new, oh man, cow, come on. So eager to see the baby Jesus. He's just knocking everybody over. We do have the new little goat in a coat that once again came from the Wish set. So we're going to have a goat in a coat. I just love that so much. No donkeys. Lego has not released donkeys, so we've got no donkey for Mary to be riding on. So we're just going to bring in a little horse or a little pony. And we've got to have a mouse, the cutest little mouse. So adorable. What other baby animals we got? We got a little calf. Oh, so they're all going to be gathered around in the stable. Now, we need an angel to be over the top of the stable. We're also going to need a really bright the star. So this skirt gets so many outings. I'm going to make obviously the angel outfit white. So we're going to use this side, put this torso piece on. Very fancy. It's an angel, of course it's fancy. This little neck thingy jiggy bobbly doopy thing with the clips on the back. If I add clips on the back, we can add some angel wings on to our angel character. It's not gonna, like, this is not actually designed for a mini doll, it's designed for a minifigure, so it's gonna swing around a bit, but that's fine. Like, it's just, I just position it and it just stays where I want it to be. Got a singing face, which is perfect. Let's get some wings in. I don't want to be subtle with these wings. I want to use majestic angel wings. Kind of makes me think of Aziraphale in Good Omens too. Like, you really want, I mean, you need the ratio of wings right to the proportionately. I'm trying to bring realism into something that we're having no other realism in at all, but I just love having the magnificent wings for our angel. Okay, so the angel's ready. Hands up in, oh, hold on, that tip-tap balance entirely over backwards. Okay, so we might leave the arms down for now, but we can position her when we've got her flying above the roof. Oh my gosh, so much to do. We also need the bright star, so let's build a really, really pretty bright star for above the stable to guide the three wise men, which, by the way, we will not be having because I do not have any camels or two really any outfits for the three kings. So, you know, we're going to just imagine that the three kings are still on their way. They're still coming. They're following the star. The star is guiding them until they can find some Lego camels, which do exist, but I don't have any. All right, so we have got this, which is going to be suspended over the roof with a nice big long see-through pole. Okay, I think we have got the major characters in here, the major components. Let's start building our stable. So I don't want just a straight kind of floor plan for this. I'm going to do some little roundy edges and feel like a little bit proud of myself. Little roundy bits on the front too, so it's like a sandy, deserty floor kind of thing. This bit's we're going to raise this bit up because obviously the manger needs to be sitting just a little bit up off the floor, just for a little bit of majesty and pageantry. By the way, my favourite nativity play of all times is the one in the Vicar of Dibley. I have to watch it every Christmas time, and it's all I think of whenever I think of the nativity scene. So it brings me so much joy. Okay, we have got our little manger installed in the middle. And we got the baby Jesus in here. We need to make a back wall, a stone back wall, I think. We'll get baby Jesus out of the way because, you know how dangerous it gets for the characters when I leave them in while I'm trying to build around them, especially when we're doing a stone wall. So I'm using lots of different textures here because it's just kind of cobblestoney put together, all in dark grey, not being terribly tricky with different colours. But we're putting a little window in, a big opening at the back so the cow can poke her head through to check what's going on, because she's going to be a bit big to actually fit into the scene. Yeah, okay. Oh, we might put a little mouse next to the cow on the windowsill too. That would be absolutely adorable. I wish there's a little stud on the cow's head so that I could pop the mousey. Okay, stop. That would be so cute. I am trying to go to a little point. I'm not making well, you see, I'm going up to an arched top, but the arch is not centered in the middle. I'm actually making it offset so that it just looks a little bit more rustic and less symmetrical, because you know how I feel about symmetry. I like it at times, but when I want stuff to be rustic, you don't really want symmetry. So we've got our back wall on. Now we're going to make just some brown woodeny strut kind of things, like the uppy sort of stuff. So they're going to be round columny things. I've put some forward-facing studs so we can do some crossbeams too, just to add some just interesting structure to it, just to make it really look interesting, rather than it just being a boring little wooden pole. So this can go over here, and that's going to give us a little bit more structure to put the roof line onto too. Another one on the other side, and you can see that, yeah, we can see where our peak's going to be off center. Nice! All right, so before we work on the roof, let's get a spot in for the mouse to hang out here with the cow through the window. Oh, that's so cute. Look at that. That's so cute. We'll put some of the other animals in too. Oh, I forgot to put in a chicken. We got to have a chicken. So I'm going to make a little nest, like a little raised nest at the back for a little friendly chook. And to do that, I need this bit for a nest, which is like a shawl kind of thing. And I can just poke the chicken on the top onto the rod there. It's not secure, but it's gonna hold in place fine. Oh, what else should we put in? Oh, I want to put in like the actual standing spots for Mary and Joseph because it's going to get pretty pokey in here once we start putting a roof line on. Pop baby Jeebus back in the middle. There we go. And is there room for Joseph and Mary? Well, it has to be because they're kind of important to the scene. So we'll put them in here. And then we'll work on the roof. That looks so nice already. All right, so we want a straw kind of roof, and I'm going to use these solid yellow pieces. I really wanted to use the light bright yellow, but I don't have big long pieces like that. So this is the idea, but I want to just cover them in straw, like textured straw. So thanks to once again, the wish things, the wish sets. So Ash's cottage, I've nicked all of these strawy, textured light yellow pieces off it so that we can definitely put them as much of them on the roof as we can. So I've got little claw pieces that I'm interspersing here too. This is going to be so rustic looking. It is not, it's not going to be neat. I'm just kind of using the pieces that I have to hopefully make something that is convincingly a straw roofline. And they also have to butt together in the middle, so I can't have, or maybe I can do an overhang. Just messing about with stuff at the moment, trying to see what I can fit on, and then we have to see whether they will fit together. And it doesn't really matter what's happening at the back so much because the front is the important part. It's just like when I was making Barbie dresses when I was little. The front has to look good. The back is all held together with sticky tape and blue tack. Perfect. So I'll do a little bit of work just on the backish sort of thing. I need a hook here to attach the angel, and I'll think about how I'm going to put the star in. I should probably pre-plan that, but I don't know. So this is pretty good at the moment. We'll put our hinge pieces on the side. This is just super duper. It's not going to be terribly stable. There's nothing in the middle to really support it. It's kind of just floating in the air, but it's fine. I'm not going to be touching this too much. It'll be fine. It's totally going to collapse if I press down in the middle, but I'm not going to. All right, so the other side needs to nestle in at the peak with the one that we've already done, so it can't have too much hanging over in the same spot. I don't know. We'll just add stuff and see whether it fits when we pop it in situ. So here we go. Pop that on here on its little angled hinge piece. Nice. All right, see, that's convincing. Yeah, lovely straw roof line. Okay, we've got plenty of space to the sides if we're not going to be adding 3 wise men. So maybe some palm trees, a little bit of foliage. I always love a bit of foliage. So yeah. Okay, I need to actually have some structure to stick a palm tree into on here. So this is going to help hold the horse in place too. The little horse is poking its head through. Just poking its head in. And on this side, maybe I want a tall one on one side and one that's underneath the roofline on this side. So let's make the shorter one first by just layering palm leaves on. And then if we put one of these little angled green pokey bits in, that will hopefully just kind of fill that space nicely with a bit of green and tuck in underneath the eaves, underneath the overhang. So it all just kind of integrates nicely. That's kind of, yes, it does fit. There we go. That's really nice. All right, so we're going to put a tall one on the other side. This is actually the palm tree that came out of, once again, I don't know which one of the wish sets it was, but it was one of them. So this is pretty much the exact thing. I think I've just messed about with some of the little flowery colours on it. It's got the green sausage on the top as the actual stalk bit to attach your palm leaves to. So this is nice. This is really fun actually having the green sausage because you can angle the leaves in all sorts of different directions. So we'll find out what looks best for that as we... Yeah, you can you can pop it off. They're not terribly secure on the green sausage, but it looks really great. Okay, in front of here, we're going to put a barrel. So we're just going to put some stuff that you would generally have around a stable. Barrel of water and some sand, drifty kind of bits, just building up a little bit of extra different levels of sand. Over here, a sack full of stuff. It's a stuff sack, so perfect. And then we can start bringing... No, let's not bring the animals in yet because we've got heaps of room on this side. Let's just put some maybe ground foliage on for things that grow along the ground. And I'm only using little green accent flowers to go, no, red accent flowers. What am I saying? We got green for the foliage, red for the accent flowers. Put another one over on this side too, and a little bit of green just underneath the eaves of the straw roof line. Now, a couple of turtle doves maybe. I mean, I don't really think that they well, like, turtle doves work very nicely for like the peace emblem and stuff like that, and for the 12 days of Christmas, the Christmas songs, but I don't know that they go ethnically with this particular style of build, but I don't care. They're up here in the palm tree, and then we're going to have to put our angel up here on the top. So these little angled pieces, once again, popped on top of each. Man, I'm being very careful up here because I know if I press down in the middle, it's all going to collapse very badly. Structural integrity, there's not much. There's not a lot. It is a very, very dodgy little stable, but it's fine. It will serve its purposes. So this will get our angel on at the right angled angel, and then we can put a little rod bit at the back to stick this rod bit in, and then we can suspend the no, that's too low. Suspend the star up above the angel. Look at that. Okay, all right. Now we've got our angel on, we've got our star on. Let's bring in all the animals that we prepared earlier. So just kind of gathering them around the manger. I did actually think about bringing a little drummer boy into this scene because I could have done that with a microdoll and it would have been really, really cute. But the whole concept, like the romanticized idea of a little kid turning up at your doorstep when you've got a newborn baby. Oh, look, this kid's turned up to play a really noisy drum for the baby that I've just worked so hard to get to sleep. Yeah, so as a parent, the idea of a little drummer boy is not really very appealing to me. So little drummer boy is gone from my idea of the nativity. So, okay. Let's bring in all of our little sheep. We'll pop our goat over here. We really do need a sleeping lamb. It would have just like been perfection for this, for right at the front. But this'll do. This is really very, very cute. Oh, and maybe, because I found this crown in my collection, maybe we could just have a crown tumbled over here as the idea of an enormous crown that that's been brought by the three kings. Maybe they have already been. I don't know. I'm not making up the stories here. I am totally making up the story. But we can make up the stories and change them however we want if we've made them up. You can change them along the way. So this turned out so much cuter than I thought I could possibly make it. Thanks to, I just love the mini dolls for this. If you put a minifigure in, they're just these blocky block characters. So, my love for the mini dolls is not gonna wane. They just look so adorable in this scene. I really just I like the realism of it, and yet the cartoony cuteness of it, but it's not too cute anyway. I struggle to describe how I feel about it, but I am really chuffed with how this has turned out. It's going to be the centerpiece of the Christmas table. Oh, I should put a light in the star. Oh, I'm going to do that, most definitely. Maybe even like a light glowing, like I have created digitally here, a light glowing around the manger as well. Thoughts. Okay, I'm off to fiddle with this a bit more. Yeah, most definitely. All right, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Give the video a thumbs up, share it with your friends. Check out some of the other videos. I've got so many Christmas ones from past years. Check them all out and check back in because more videos are always going up. So I'll see you soon. Bye.